it's Steelers Sunday, and I'm in my sweats, and I should really be on the couch. But instead, during the Steeler game, I'm here on the other side of the city with my friend Harrison, whatever you go by. What is it? What are we going with?
For my entire life, I've gone by Harrison, but Home Gym Harry seemed to, roll off the tongue better. So I think it's that for now in the home gym community.
That works. And look around me, viewers. This is one of the most packed power racks I've ever seen in my life. So we are going to loosely start here, work our way around his gym on this gym tour, and then finish out with what in the world is going on here.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I still haven't taken it all in. And then currently the Steelers are tied 7-7 with the Colts, and I hope by the time we finish this, they're in the lead. We'll see. So starting here, I just ask, what was, before you started adding on to it, what was the basic first purchase setup of this rack?
Yeah, so originally I was a surgery resident and had, minimal time to go to the gym and work out. So I got some stuff for home. It was a long time ago. And I had some deadlift towels, a bar, some plates, those twist lock dumbbells, and a bench. So no rack to start off with.
Nice.
Couldn't fit it. Ceilings were too low. When I moved to Boston, started with a squat stand, so had that, and then slowly, as you can see, it's definitely more than that now. So has been slowly expanding it out, turned it into a half rack. There's even more uprights, and it's gotten a little bit crazy at this point.
This is a DIY project, if I remember seeing, correct?
Inspired by Darko's brackets that haven't come out yet, so excited to see when he comes out with that.
Yeah.
But these are, I wanted to be gentler on my bars once I started getting nice bars.
Makes sense.
So I figured, let's add straps to the outside of the rack. I already have the spotter arms. Obviously, there's nowhere to lift inside the rack.
Yeah.
So had to be on the outside of the rack. This came together through some DIY Sencut send, and I really like them. They seem to work pretty well.
Now, viewers, I know that because I follow Home Gym Harry on Instagram. So if you've never checked them out, in the description of this video, I'll drop links to Home Gym Harry's Instagram. You should check that out because he posts the various projects and updates to his home gym. And while I'm at it, I should just remind you to subscribe to VintageWeightsPGH. And then up above me here, you've got barbell storage of, geez, what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 bars.
There's more in the back too, so there's a lot.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see behind me. So yeah, you've got...
They've got almost every bar I could need.
The F6 and the Darko.
Yes.
So you like split the controversy down the middle.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm just going to get
the Darko ones I had first, they're really great.
Yeah.
They're good for straight bars, I think is how I like them. But for the specialty ones, the collars and the sleeves started to bang into each other.
Okay.
So I wanted something a little bit longer, and the 4.6 sort of fit that bill.
Gotcha. And now, if we start taking a walk around, believe it or not, this is just one piece of this gym. So let's take a walk around, and like I said, we'll make it back here. So now we're on the opposite side of the rack that we're just standing at, and you've got several different stations, pieces of machinery over here. So let's just start maybe with the red one here. What do we got? Is this a leg developer?
It is, yeah. So these are two pieces that I've sandwiched together so that I can have a seat without a dedicated bench there. So this is a seated hip thrust machine. So this, you put the leg holders down, and then this comes up. There's a lot of bands on it. So
the front end Gentleman Fitness Club is the red piece also Gentleman Fitness Club?
No, totally different. The red piece is an Amazon budget one for hip thrust, which I actually really like.
It found compatibility,
And this is the Gentleman Fitness standalone leg extension.
Gotcha.
So it works pretty well. I like having a dedicated station for that. I like to do leg extensions a lot. It's the one, I think, commercial piece I really wanted. So maybe eventually I'll get a dedicated one, but for now it works really well.
It looks like it. I mean, I like some of the leg developers, like Down Motion, obviously, but Rep also has one out that I don't have one yet, but that's where I think I may go with having something I can put on my bench. We'll see.
I like the bench ones. I had the Iron Master attachment for a while, but it's kind of a pain to put things on and off the bench. So I wanted something that I didn't have to touch and could forget about. So it's been great.
Sometimes that's the barrier of prevention in terms of like doing a certain movement. It's like, I don't feel like putting that on. Like,
it's not optimal, but it's there and it's set up already for me, so it works well.
What do we got here?
So this is an Amazon special bench called the Poo Boo bench.
I can tell by how easy it was to pick that up that it might be an Amazon special, that it is really lightweight.
It's super lightweight, which I love.
Nice.
It does very deep decline.
Okay.
So I wanted a bench that had decline. Before I had the rep benches, and they're great. Those are rep pads.
I was just going to say, are these rep pads? Because very wide.
Those are the wide pads.
Okay.
From rep, and it works pretty well. I haven't had any issues with stability or anything with that.
I gotta say, other than the name, it doesn't seem bad.
The name's tough to get past, but
it is.
Pretty good bench altogether.
Poo Boo coming in hot. So then, beyond the Poo Boo, we've got a significant little piece here. So this is Force USA.
This is the compact leg press hack squat. I actually won it at Home Gym Con a couple years ago.
Nice.
So that was when I figured, my wife would let me add stuff. It was free.
Yeah. The price was right.
Yeah, it's hard to turn it down when they're sending it to you. And it's honestly an amazing piece. Probably my first commercial.
How did you win it at Home Gym Con?
There was a raffle at the booth.
And
I was lucky enough to win it. Awesome. And then started taking up more and more space in the basement, and wife couldn't
out. Yeah, because I see you have like a modest desk.
I have the desk in the back.
Yeah, exactly. There's still like another area, but mostly the gym has grown.
Yeah, if it were up to me, more and more would be.
Yeah, I'm slowly taking over. I have the basement gym like you, but I'm slowly taking over the garage. And by the way, we're in Pittsburgh, obviously, so I got to ask, like, is there a Pittsburgh toilet somewhere around?
There is in the other room, but it's not in the center of the room, so it's a little bit of privacy.
You're an official certified training facility.
I am, yep. Got the certification framed on the wall.
Framed, no less. And as a crew member, I mean, when I was a guest on Massonomics, episode 375, I spoke about vintage weights and my home gym for probably a half an hour. And for maybe 60 seconds, I answered a question about Pittsburgh toilets. Fast forward a year and a half, the only thing anyone ever asked me from Massonomics, any crew member, only thing, Pittsburgh toilet.
That's funny. I can't say whoever used ours, but it's there in case you need it.
For those that don't know, could you please put in your own words, what's a Pittsburgh toilet?
My understanding was when people would come back from the steel mills, there'd be a toilet in the basement, often in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
So that, the husband could wash up, clean up, and then go upstairs and be fresh and clean. Why they couldn't use the actual toilet upstairs, I don't know. But.
I don't know. I think just coming in through the basement, I'm going to get cleaned up before I come upstairs in a sink, not just the toilet, with a sink, to clarify. So now that we've clarified that, back to this. So obviously the price was right, but fast forward a couple years here, you still have it.
Yeah.
Is there anything that is a downside to it in terms of, like, let's say you were purchasing it, that would be something you'd look to improve?
I like the leg press function of it a lot more than the hack squat.
Okay.
I think, these pads are nice that you can take on and off to turn it into a hack squat, but it doesn't feel quite right for that, so I keep it in the leg press form.
Gotcha.
You do have to add a lot of plates on it.
All right.
If you're strong.
If you're strong.
And the bottom can flex a little bit when you load up the plates, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely a piece that's, for a leg press, pretty compact. So
now, I see here.
The ultimate drink spotter.
The ultimate drink spotter. I once owned this as well. The Scout Hyper from Rogue and Westside. Ever fold it up, or you just keep it?
No.
Keep
the idea was, the selling point to my wife was that I could fold it up and out of the way.
And now
it's never folded.
Slightly enough.
The plates stay on it.
It's just here. Yeah.
But it's great. I actually use it, probably more frequently than some people. It feels great on my back.
My home gym is maybe like this section of yours. So it's constantly, I had to fold it up. And like I was just mentioning, in terms of like a barrier of usage, it was like, I don't feel like unfolding it.
I don't think I would use it if I had to fold it up.
Exactly. And I just stopped. Like I would use it and keep it out, and it would annoy me. It would be in the way because it was in my programming for that block.
Yeah.
But then once it wasn't in my programming specifically, I never took it out. So eventually I just sold it on Facebook Marketplace.
It's definitely a great piece, but
yeah. Now you got some block dumbbells back here.
Yes.
DIY stands.
DIY stand out of wood.
Nice. Some kids' toys because hey, that's life.
It's also the playroom sometimes.
So Why the blocks, but also a full fixed dumbbell set, I have to ask.
I've had the fixed dumbbell set for a long time, and I don't think I'll ever go back to adjustables as my main set. These were supposed to go to my parents. They haven't picked them up yet, so that I can work out there.
Okay.
So they're staying here until they come and pick them up. But
fair enough. And I have fixed dumbbells. I have Globe dumbbells, and it's not just because I love the vintage Globe dumbbells, but before that I had round heads. It's just, in my opinion, it is...
the convenience is just amazing.
It is. I mean, you can work through multiple sets, exercises, whatever you need to do without any switching around. You said you had like the spin locks.
Oh yeah, those are pain.
They were made by the devil. I mean, it's just, I had those once upon a time, and I remember just, spinning
They're cheap,
those things.
that's for sure.
Oh, even just trying to like, oh my God, now I'm 15 pounds for this, now 50 pounds for this. I'm trying to like,
ugh. And then you do one dumbbell and then you realize, I gotta do it to the other dumbbell now.
And I mean, at that point in my life, that's all I could afford. So, hey, you do what you gotta do. Totally. It's better than nothing. Now, flooring, you've got carpeting. Was this originally here?
Yes, I'm renting, so everything here I had to be mindful of.
Yeah.
So I tried to keep things off the wall as much as I could. That's why everything's really on the rack.
Okay.
But I had these from my previous home gym, these speckle horse stall mats.
Yeah, you've got a couple of them around.
I have a couple.
So that gets the job done without a major like rip out the carpet, put in new flooring just to then later on.
Once I buy a house and have, can build out the gym, would probably do something a little nicer.
So were you originally from Pittsburgh or not?
I'm not. From Toronto originally.
Okay.
Moved here for my wife's job and now we're here as well. But, we've loved working here and living here. And
you've got the Rogers neighborhood.
I do, yeah.
Reference to Aaron Rodgers and Mr. Rogers, for those of you that don't know, from Pittsburgh. I think, PGH is in my... title for a reason. I love Pittsburgh.
It's an amazing place.
So
people are nice. Very livable city.
Yeah,
food is good.
It is.
Sports teams are good.
Yeah,
some of the Pirates.
Normally, we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out with the Steelers this year. Pirates are the Pirates. I don't know. I could have a whole separate video just about how frustrated I am.
But a beautiful stadium. So
got that going for us.
Yeah,
and that's probably how they're just hanging on. So then over here, I think we've covered most of the pieces, but before we move on, is there something that you would like to change in this section of your gym or anything you're planning in the future, or is this kind of the way you want it right now?
This might be how it is for a while. This, I would love to get a combo GHD reverse hyper.
Okay.
I put a strap on here so that you can sort of hook your feet under and do GHD sit-ups, but it's not ideal for that.
Yeah.
So maybe eventually, but
gotcha.
It's a pretty good piece and it's pretty compact, so probably leave it for now.
Well, let's go to the other end.
Talk about the grip thing? Or not?
Oh, yeah, the grip thing. So the grip thing. What we're referring to is, I just saw this on your Instagram the other day. You have a dedicated grip station, which I think that's cool. I mean, I do grip strength and activities all the time and training all the time. So what do we got here?
So this is a Rogue trolley from their lever arms. It wouldn't click into the holes very well, so they sent me a replacement one. I never really used the lever arms, so I ended up selling them, but kept this. Figured I could add on some plate pegs on it.
Nice.
And now it's basically, a bully glider pulley or a trolley system.
You got frog fit up here.
I have. So these are the top and bottom bumpers, so it doesn't come flying off.
Good use.
So you can attach basically any grip tool to here, load plates, obviously.
Oh,
and then you lift it up and down. It's easier to load than the vertical loading. Yeah,
any grip tool that you would clip onto a loading pin,
you can just do it.
You can just do it here, load plates on and off, a lot easier because you have to, anyone who's lifted with grip tools on a loading pin, you constantly have to disassemble to put a new weight on, reassemble it. And I know that
it's a barrier.
It sounds so trivial, like, oh, big deal, or carabiner. But it is kind of annoying.
It's not quite the same, competition standard, but
no, but I mean, still good enough for
and
regular training. Yeah, exactly, and you might use it, so that's a cool idea. And when you end up with extra equipment, it's
nice to repurpose it. So this is the universal storage post. So you can see it's got the feet on the bottom.
Yeah.
There's some other angled cross members coming off to give it a stand, but works pretty well.
Yeah, that's very cool. I was using Anchor Pro the other day. I put it down low and I clipped in a grip tool to do some grip work using that. So
I have used my cable machine for it.
Yeah,
but it's a different feel for sure.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Why did you start a home gym in the first place?
part of it was I thought I was going to save money. That clearly did not happen.
Yeah, you saved a whole lot of money.
Yeah,
Here,
exactly.
Like, oh wow, look at this cost savings.
Exactly, yeah. But, you know, it's turned into really convenience and having the best equipment for my training style. So you go to a commercial gym, you're subject to whatever they have. You know, sometimes they don't have things open too. There's no one else ever in here, so the squat rack's always free.
That's true.
You know, and, you know, part of it is physical health, part of it's mental health. So it's been really nice and convenient to have this in my basement in my home.
Yeah. Is there any time where a family member, a friend, anyone like that, you bring them in here and they're just not understanding what's going on? Because that happens to me sometimes. They're like, why do you have this?
You mean my wife?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That would fall with the family member. Yeah.
I think people sort of understand that, you know, it's a fun hobby, and of all the hobbies you could have, it's, you know, doesn't really hurt anyone. So
yeah, true. It's not, you know.
It's not gambling. It's not anything else.
Not
So,
at
you know,
all.
it's a pretty good one when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Keeps me healthy and fit. So, you know,
That's true.
I think it's good. But, you know, obviously they come in here, it's a big shock that you basically have, you know, nearly commercial gym in your basement.
Yeah. Ray Hillstrong in Cleveland. I cut our heads off because I was not keeping us in frame. So I was just saying in between shots here, man, we are in this.
We're getting through it.
Yes. So keeping with that, shout out to Kevin in Cleveland, and of course Big Keith at No Wine Cellar, who's also a Cleveland Browns fan, that no matter how bad the Steelers are, at least they're not the Browns.
It's true. Can't be worse than that.
Can't be worse than that. Oh, so you were just mentioning Iron Master, you used to have the leg attachment, right?
Yeah.
But so what's your 30-second review of this bench, because it gets hyped by Coop?
I think it's a great
So much.
accessory bench.
Okay.
As a bench for actually benching. It's a little narrow for me. It's not grippy. It'll support any amount of weight you want to do on it.
Yeah, it looks solid.
But I, wanted something a little bit wider for actually benching.
Okay.
So this has become something that I set up with my cable machines, with the
Gotcha.
chest pad can pull off of it.
Okay.
And, with the various attachments, it's pretty versatile. And it's lightweight to move around. So I really like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I mean, I keep seeing them for sale, and I've been looking at them at Home Gym Con. I love all the different attachments, but what you just mentioned does stand out to me, the narrowness of it.
It's very narrow.
I've gotten spoiled by the benches
Yes.
I've had. I haven't even had like a wide pad like you put on the Poo-Boo, which I just wanted to say the name Poo-Boo again. But still, yeah, I don't have a tape measure with me, but that's looking narrow. So then, do you have any other attachments besides this one?
I do. I have the seat,
Okay.
which I don't really use because I pretty much leave it flat. There's no reason to tilt it anymore.
Gotcha.
But I have hanging on the rack somewhere over there is the preacher curl attachment as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can set that up, hook it up to the cable machine, or
And
just
then-
do dumbbells off of it.
The Gym Monster, Spedience, you've got behind me. So you have cables on here, which are coming over this way, but then you also have the Spedience. So kind of like I asked with the multiple dumbbells, what is
Why?
going on here?
So it's a great machine
Okay.
for functional trainer use. You can add eccentrics just like anything you can with the Voltra.
Okay.
And you can control each arm individually or pair them together as if it was a barbell.
Yeah.
So I really like those features, but it is a little short. And it doesn't come out over you like you would
Okay.
want with a lat pull down.
All right.
So these are pulleys on a cross member. I guess it's technically an upright.
Yeah.
But you can hook up these extra cables to the machine and do lat pull downs there, and you have a
I
pretty
see.
vertical pull down.
So then these are getting hooked up
Yes.
to here.
Yeah, and just extending the
you
cable.
extended, gotcha. You extended with the bells of steel.
Yep.
Upright. I can see the numbering.
Yep.
So this is an upright that you extended out.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like an erector set. People
That's-
always say that, but this is like a great example of like it truly is when you start piecing together things. So then this comes out, and the spacing, these are just like an Amazon.
Those are just
pulley.
Amazon cheap pulleys. They work well.
I bought a very similar one recently to test out trying to thread the Anchor Pro up and through a pulley to do lat pull downs because with the unit itself, it just was too close to me kind of deal. So the system itself, again, Home Gym Con I keep mentioning. If you haven't been to Home Gym Con, we met in person there, even though we both live in Pittsburgh. You've competed in the grip strength competition. Your wife competed in the grip
did.
strength competition.
Baby was there too.
Baby was there. That's what I was complimenting your wife
Yeah.
and Jared's wife, that I had not one, but two mothers with newborn babies competing in the grip strength competition. That's strong female present there. So that was pretty cool. But save code vintage on tickets to Home Gym Con is my plug. I didn't get a chance to try Spedience. I'm not going to have you turn it on. I don't need to try it per se, but could you just tell me like your favorite use of it? Is it hooking up to here? Is it doing, you know, how do you regularly use
It's
it?
anything that I would do cable movements with. So it's a smart functional trainer, basically. I don't do the classes. There are lots of classes.
Okay.
But you can do different modes, change, eccentrics, standard mode.
Gotcha.
But it's basically a smart functional trainer. No subscription needed.
No subscription needed.
Yeah.
I like that.
One of the big benefits is you can pull the cables out, get into starting position, and then turn the weight on.
Oh,
so I really like that for
Got it.
any movement where you want to get a little bit away from the functional trainer.
You're not dragging 80 pounds out to where you want to do the rows.
And then when you're done, you can turn it off, and then it slowly retracts. So
that is cool.
So these trolleys go up and down along here, so you can set at different heights. And then there's one attachment point at the bottom, so you can have a low attachment point. These actually clip off.
Okay.
And then you attach them at the bottom.
Now, are the 120-pound dumbbells over here to weigh it down or to use over here?
I have used those for benching.
Okay.
But if you're doing anything where you're not on it,
all right,
and you're loading it up heavy, it will kind of move a little bit.
Fair enough. And you were saying how you don't want to really mark up the walls that much. So it's kind of cool. You've got these like pegboards leaning against the wall, which is an interesting kind of use of them with some different attachments and things. That's an option I don't think I've seen before. I see Eclipse grips. I love my Eclipse grips.
They're really great. Porta Phys did a nice job with
And then
those.
as we come around to the back of the power rack, we've got kind of your deadlift stations. And before we go over there, I skipped over even mentioning, like, you've got the Peloton. So you got some cardio here. I had a Peloton for a couple years, and then my wife and I both collectively just kind of stopped using it. Got a t-shirt from Gluck. Love Gluck's gym. And then when we come around, you'll see the deadlift platform here.
So this is the deadlift platform back here. There's the Executive Fit wooden insert there.
Nice.
So I've had that for a long time. Works really well. It's held up nicely.
Iron Paradise. It looks beautiful. And you've
based
got
on the
tiles.
Rocks gym.
Yeah.
These are the original tiles from my first home gym.
Okay.
So they've stayed with me.
Nice.
Dead in the sound. Protect
Kabuki bar, I see.
Yep, this is the original Kabuki deadlift bar.
I like to call that vintage.
Yes. Well, it's even more vintage because I tried to get rid of some of the surface rust on it, and I think I took the whole coating off. So it's now a bare steel bar.
There you go. That's what happens to vintage bars. People mess with them over the years. Yeah. So then back there, rep, I see.
The open trap bar here.
Trap bar.
Really nice. Upgraded to the handles that rotate.
Doesn't come out all that much, Home Gym Con grip strength competition. That was part of the medley with the thick handle. So that's very cool. I would like to have a thick handled trap bar. That's a nice option.
It's definitely nice to add versatility for sure, as opposed to the straight bar.
True. The only trap bar I have right now is a vintage Gerard trap bar that's like a diamond shape, and it's a little
open is the way to go.
It's a little tight to get in there to begin with. So yeah. And then up top here, if I angle the camera.
There's a lot of bars there.
You've got a lot of bars.
I've done the same thing on the front as I did on the, I'm doing the same thing on the back as I did on the front.
I'm jealous of this one. So I was telling Harrison how I just started for the first time in my life Olympic weightlifting, or trying to. Only 2 weeks in, but man, I thankfully I got a Rogue Ohio bar that's a little better in terms of just having the markings on it and things like that, and the grip isn't as aggressive. So I've been using that, but man, to have an actual...
is nice.
The Pyros, that's sweet. And then what else we got?
I learned you're not supposed to take the end caps off of those. They stay in. So I was trying to ask Rogue how to oil it.
Yeah.
They're like, those don't come off.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just oil it and spin the sleeve around.
Interesting. So just leave the caps on. And then we've got a Rogue... what is that? Cayman bar?
It's a Bella bar. So all these end caps are custom, either from Marcus at 922, or if they're stickers, they're from Plate Snacks.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Try to keep the animal theme going through.
You've got a knurled Black Widow axle. And then what's this one up here with the snake?
This is the Rackable Easy Curl bar from Rogue.
I see.
Really nice bar.
I've been using the Rep Rackable Easy Curl Bar, and it is kind of spoiling me. I don't.
It is nice to have.
I was
be
planning to get
rackable.
rid of it, to be honest, but now I think I'm going to keep it because I've gotten used to it. So then that brings us back where we started. Now, Massonomics haven't been here yet, right?
They have not.
Ah,
This is the first
I
gym
scooped.
tour.
Home gym, Harry from you South Dakota boys. I beat you to it. And they haven't visited me either. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
by
missing
all
out
means,
on this great state.
come and film a gym tour at my house, and we'll just have Pittsburgh locked down.
There you go.
So we're in the back of the rack here.
Yep.
So what's your usage back here? I mean, clearly storage. We just talked through a
Storage,
lot
yep.
of it. But then what else is going on?
So I wanted the rack more in the middle so that I could use the back of the rack.
Okay.
And wanted it mainly for seal rows or chest supported rows, anything else that you're using with that. So you have spotters down here. This seal row pad flips up. And now you can use any bar with it, do anything chest supported with it.
Oh, nice. And then the little bit right here, you've got some...
Another grip tool here.
another grip tool here.
So it's the Bells of Steel rack attached wrist roller.
Okay.
WM Fab made this custom attachment for me that goes on. So you can do pronation, supination. And you can attach the cord to the Speedients. So you can have it with smart weight.
We're next to the Speedients.
Yep. So it makes it really nice.
And then you've got a bunch of different
A
tools
lot of
here.
grip tools. You got me into it. And now I can't stop. Luckily my wife likes it too, so.
Hey, I've been known to have a couple of grip tools myself. So you've got quite a bit here.
Yes.
So this is the Rogue Anvil.
I picked that one up in person because I didn't want
Nice.
to pay for shipping at all for that one.
It's heavy.
It's a big guy.
So I can imagine. But then like the traffic cone, that's
Yep.
cool. Who makes that?
I think that's Gods of Grip.
Gods of
the,
Grip,
The
okay.
EU company.
Yeah, yeah. And then Gods of Grip, you got a
Yep.
hub.
So I got a few of them from there. Some Arm Assassin.
Nice. Do you have the Horstall mat gripper yet?
I do not.
Oh, well, if you participate in the grip strength competition, I haven't even announced this yet. So this is an exclusive.
Wow.
The Horstall mat gripper will be part of the medley at the Home Gym Con Grip Strength
awesome.
Championships.
Well, now I got to get one.
Yeah, you got to start training. So I'll announce this too, Kodo Grip. So part of the medley as well. I've been using it. I enjoy that. It seems so simple, you know, like, oh, is this just a towel? But it's not. It's a
No,
gi,
it's way better than that.
and it's way better. So
Grippy too. You can wash
Very
it.
cool.
Can't say that with many of the other pieces of equipment.
that's true. That is true.
It's also this side too with some
Yeah.
other stuff.
You've got, well, before you even go around there, I mean, I'm still trying to process everything that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of different bumpers. You want bumpers instead of iron.
I
Any
did.
particular reason?
I didn't want to make a lot of noise.
All right, fair enough. That's usually the
Yeah.
reason. And then to come off of here, you've extended and you've got another upright.
Yeah, so it's all a flat foot based system.
Okay.
Makes it really
Got
stable. The 70-inch uprights here are so that I can get the bars out from up here.
Oh, okay.
So if it was
and
attached,
that way you can,
It's
gotcha.
easy to bring them out.
Makes sense. Now, when you first purchased the rack, did you also purchase a Squat Max MD or was that an add-on?
That I purchased used actually, and it's one of the older drop-in ones.
Okay.
So it's been my favorite belt squat to date. I've tried the Rhino. It's nice. You have to load a ton of plates on there. It's pretty annoying and it's huge. But as far as belt squats go, I think this is the best one.
Okay.
In terms of versatility, you know, it's not the best at doing other things, but I only really use it for belt squats, so I can't complain.
Yeah, yeah.
Same sort of plate storage.
Same plate storage.
And then this is the Rev bar. I think there's one of 3 in the
waiting.
world here.
I was gonna say I'm waiting for mine to
It's
come
nice.
in.
I'm a little bit
purchased it.
biased, but
I'm ready.
it's really nice.
It was my takeaway from Home Gym Con. I was like, what am I bringing home? And then I got home and thought, oh, I should have bought it. So I did. I pre-ordered it. I should have just bought it when I was there. There's so much going on here. Even just now, I'm noticing, like, wait a minute, like, did we talk about these? Like, what do you got?
I don't think we did.
All right, what are these? You got a porcupine on this one.
Yep. One is the 2X aggro bar.
Okay, the porcupine makes
Yep.
sense.
The porcupine is, you know,
Yeah,
very,
sure. And then this
the
one.
Lion King bar, you know, what's the king of bars? The stainless steel How Power bar. So
There you
went
go.
with the animal theme throughout all the bars, so Mark has
Okay.
done a nice job.
Makes sense. And then here, these are Griffin.
They are, yeah. These are the 2.0 monoliths.
Okay.
So they're really nice, I think, for benching without a spotter. If I had a spotter, probably wouldn't need them, but
I've never had monolith, and I would
highly
really like
recommend
some.
them.
Yeah, I'd really like some. So I've been eyeing up various models.
I was sad to see the Mutant Metals ones are no longer being made. Those look pretty nice.
Yeah, they were pretty sweet. Very expensive. I'd thought about saving my money for those because I saved up for a custom UDA
Yeah.
from Chris. But yeah, maybe on the used market. You never
Maybe.
know. Now they're vintage.
I don't know if anyone's gonna get rid of them. yet.
Exactly. Like they'll just ride it out. They'll keep them forever. Well, and same question I asked kind of over there. There's so much happening here. I dare to ask, where do we go from here? Like what's going to happen next? Do you have any
What's
future
next?
plans with your rack?
Well, it's gotten a little bit crazy at the point where I want to pare it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think in the next setup, whenever we move to another house, maybe have 2 racks.
Okay.
One that's for accessories and has all the stuff on it for storage, and then one that's purely for squatting, benching, has the plates on it.
There you go.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you could keep like the Squat Max MD and
Totally.
storage, but then separate rack
Yeah.
for just barbell usage.
I thought about getting the standalone Squat Max,
Okay.
but then you lose the uprights on it, and you're not going to use that vertical space for anything else. So you may as
Yeah.
well have it enclosed in a cage.
Yeah, makes sense.
You can add, crazy stuff like this on it.
I've never trained regularly with it. I've only used it at home gym con.
Yeah,
But I mean, it is a very nice piece of
it's very
equipment.
nice. And I just got in the ab mat belt squat cover, so it's very comfortable now.
When I put out my AdMat video, there were more than one comment talking about the belt squat cover.
It's very comfortable.
It's just a comfort thing. Like what?
Yeah.
What is the?
Just the neoprene makes it
Okay.
really nice.
All right. So and then it goes over your pre-existing
Yep.
belt, 4 belt.
So you don't have to
squats.
buy a new belt.
Gotcha.
Pretty cheap
Okay.
to add on. So it's a good way
Makes
to
sense.
make any belt more comfortable.
So then to round things out here, overall, is there like an MVP? Is there something that is just from the start or along the way become your favorite piece of home gym equipment?
Oh, the Speediance I think has become my favorite piece.
Wow.
Honestly.
All right.
Obviously I have a lot of bars and a lot of plates,
Yeah.
but I think the future is going to be digital with that resistance. The way you can get into position, turn off and on the weight,
Yeah.
add eccentrics, add chains, any other, different types of modes you want to do for it. It's very versatile.
Yeah.
They're only going to get better and better and hopefully cheaper.
Now, Vultras get a lot of attention,
The Vulture does get a lot of attention.
but just from the outside looking in, is the advantage Speediance is from the get-go dual.
Dual
Plus,
from the
you
get-go.
have the video component with,
Yes, you can do classes on it.
yeah, that kind of
It's
component.
it's nice to have it all in one setup. You don't have to move it around. It
Yeah.
always stays plugged in, so you're never going to worry about it dying.
Maybe the next iteration of your home gym.
Just digital.
Yeah, you never know. I mean,
You're eyeing some bars, I see.
well, if you end up moving and you got to get rid of this stuff, I'm not that far away. I mean, I can make a good deal.
Are you going to keep the 5/8 inch racks though?
No, I for the time being, I'm heading to 1 inch,
Oh.
but for the time being, because I'm trying it out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try it out and see if the hype is there or not. Right now, from the outside looking in, I think the best buy is 5/8 inch.
The issue that I have with 5/8 inch is that the sides, the hole spacing, is
Yeah.
6 inches. Why they did that? I think just to differentiate the lines.
Yeah.
But all the newer ones are not like that.
You wouldn't think, people are like, oh, it can't cost that much more. But when you look at the quantity that's being produced,
Yeah.
I guarantee that's a cost
Takes
saving
more
measure.
time, yeah.
Because it's time and it's labor. And even in a digital, sending it through the machine, it's still time and labor, which is money. So
But
yeah.
as you can see, I don't really use those holes on the setup.
I have been frustrated sometimes with mine, with my RML 490, with the hole spacing on the side, because if I was doing something in the rack and then I wanted to do something to the side, I'm like, oh crap, like
Yeah.
so
can't
like,
get
for
exactly.
example, dips. I wanted to throw my dip attachment on because I had a barbell laying through the front.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do it to the side, and it was like some weird height where I'm like too high, too low.
Yep. And that's the advantage of, west side spacing.
It is.
So my next rack, I think, will be a custom one
Okay.
and have west side spacing all the way up. Why it stops here or arbitrarily wherever else, I don't know. But why not get the squat, dialed in perfectly too? So that's the plan.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, hey man, you have a great setup.
Thank you,
and,
appreciate it.
I'll be curious to see where it goes from here. anyone that hasn't already followed Home Gym Harry on Instagram, I can't encourage you enough. Please
Thank you.
go there, check them out. If you like anything you see here, you can certainly shop through my affiliate links. Those are in the description of this video. And thanks for stopping by Vintage Weights PGH. Thank you so much, Harrison.
Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.